Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you because I thought we could make something similar to this card. This card I made using the papers that I created on my Facebook group, and I've got quite a few more papers left over, and to go with this card I used this stamp set, which is Peekaboo Dog, and it comes with some dies as well. So it comes with Friend and the outline of the dog's head, which I thought was really cute. You can buy separately these arch dies, but all I did was just stick underneath, which I will show you. So on this card I put too many sprinkles in, but we've got a little dog peeking through and then a little dog peeking in. So, and then You're My Best Friend. I just thought that was such a lovely card. So yeah, I thought we'd do it today. So this one is called Peekaboo Dog, but today we're going to be using Peekaboo Cat. So that's what we're going to have a play with. So let me just open this up. Actually, before I get into that, I want to show you some happy mail that I've received. So we are going to be using these today, but this is some happy mail that I received off our lovely Dawn. So Dawn, thank you so much. I love this. I absolutely love this little bag, and how beautiful is that card? Isn't that just gorgeous? So it's going to go up in my craft room, but it says, "To Dawn, I hope you're well. I had a duplicate of this brochures, so I thought I would send it to you. I also have included some lace trim that I got from Hobbycraft last year when it was on sale. I thought you may have some use for it. I've included one of my ATC cards that I have recently made. Love, Dawn." Well, the ATC is absolutely gorgeous, which I'll show you in a minute, but that card's just beautiful. So on my Facebook group, when I did a live, I was shown different ways of creating backgrounds with different products, and shown that you didn't need a lot, and brushes was mentioned, and it is something that is on my list of products that I want to buy, but I have the Nouveau shimmer ones. I can't wait to have a play with this. I'm so looking forward to it. So she's gifted me a brushes in crimson. How lovely is that? So for any of you that don't know, I am going to open it so you can see. So for any of you that don't know, this is like a powder. So there you go. And what you do is you put a tiny bit on to a piece of a paper. So do we have, I want to use that. Let's have a look. See if, oh, this one is a really cheap watercolour paper. So I can't see me using that. So what I'm going to just, you can either spray first, or you can, you can spray first, or you can pop your powder down. But look at that. Oh my god, look at how gorgeous that is. So from considering I wasn't going to use this piece of paper, I think we are now. And you need the tiniest of amounts. And then if we just spray it, I mean, how gorgeous is that? It's just like an infusion of colour. So that is basically what brushes is. It's like a watercolour powder that you can create your own backgrounds with. Isn't that just stunning? So I'm going to put that off to the side to dry, because we'll definitely come back and do something with that. So I just wanted to show you that. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. So really excited to have a play with that. She's also gifted me, I mean, there's a huge amount, I mean, absolutely loads of this gorgeous lace trim. And yes, I definitely got use for it. I have a use for all of my lace. It's something that I very much love. So let me just move that. And then in here, she's gifted me these gorgeous napkins with butterflies on. For decoupage, not decoupage, decoupage. It's one of them. Absolutely gorgeous. So definitely going to have a play with those. So put them down. And then this is the ATC, and how gorgeous is this? She's even put it in a little like cover so that it doesn't spoil. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this stamp set, and it just says on the back ATC, aka Artist Trading Card, artist Dawn Sutton. Right, I'm gonna Yeah, it has her dress on, a date of birth. I didn't realise, Donya, you were born in January. This is Collector of Memories, a 4 out of 6, date the 26th of the 5th, 21, a handmade one of a kind little treasure. I had no idea that your birthday was also in January. I wish I had known, so now I do know. So how lovely is that? Oh, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And I'm thinking she might have used brushos on that. It was either brushos or she's used a really, really nice paper. I don't know. Anyway, absolutely gorgeous. So I just wanted to share those little bits with you. Let me just move these bits out of the way. So let's get on to today's project. So this is what we get. So we get these stamps there, and it's got the kitten peering through and the kitten peering out. And then you've got all these sentiments that go with this. So you've got you are perfect. Perfect to me. Have a perfect birthday. Thank you for being the perfect friend. You make every day perfect. So yeah, and we can mix and match that. So the first thing I want to do is we do need some, I know, there we go. I need some cardstock in which to stamp these out on. So let's do this. Now the quality of the stamps are not great. They're not the photopolymer, which I personally prefer, but they're okay. So I'm just grabbing out my my stamp cleaner because my Memento black ink isn't going to go on this unless I clean my stamps. So that's what we're going to do. So just the stamp cleaning product I'm using is a Nuvo stamp cleaning solution. So yeah, and it goes with this pen. I bought it when Tonic Studio were having a sale. They had like a stamping bundle, so there was quite a few things, and this was one of them that was in it. And I'm so glad that I did, because I've used it so much. I was umming and ahhing of whether or not I was going to get it, but like I say, I've used it absolutely loads. I didn't get a perfect stamp there, so these ones we are going to cut out. I'm just going to do a few, just so that, yeah, we can pick the nicest one. Okay, so there's that one, and then I also want the cat's head, and again I am going to which side's wet? Oh, I can't tell. So yeah, I am going to clean this one as well, but I mean, you don't have to use the die to cut it out, but you can. Yeah. Oh, this is so cute. So I'm just going to do a couple of them, just because you never know. Right, okay. That should do. So first thing I want to do is I want to colour these up. So I'm thinking that I would like a ginger cat, so that's what I'm going to go for, or a ginger-ish cat. So I'm going to go with my E08 as my dark colour, and I'm going to do the dark colour actually where those where these little lines are. So yeah, I'm not a professional at colouring in, trust me, but I do enjoy it. Okay, and then the rest of the cat, so where all the dark edges are, I'm just, or where all the shadows should be, I'm just gonna sort of move them, do them all the way around, so we won't wear the, okay, and there. So not brilliant at knowing where shadows and stuff are. I really do need to sort of learn, but yeah, these are good for now. So okay, And then I'm going to come in with my, do you know what, I'm going to come in with my E2 to finish this off. So yeah, although it looks a bit pinky colour. Haven't quite worked out the best gingers to sort of go for, but yeah. So I'm just going all the way and just trying to blend that colour out. I should have got my blending chart out really for the best gingers. I can't remember what colours I used on the dog. This is why I should really record everything that I make, because I like the gingers I used on the dog. Okay, so there is that. Oh, quite cute cat. But I'm going to try, yeah, I'm going to try this company. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that pink, and I'm going to go with, let's have a look. I'm going to try this actually. Let's see if this works, how this looks. So I'm going to go with my E08. So again, just doing the same colouring in. And this is why it's good to do multiple of stampings, because you just, especially when you're not sort of sure what you're wanting. So, and then this one, and oh, that's a much better colour actually. So that's gonna go and just blend that out. And I do want to bring in my shadow areas, or where I think my shadow areas should be. Okay, right, and then I'm coming in with my E11, and let's see how that plays out. And actually, I think I prefer this one. So, oh, I forgot to do my mid-tone up at the top. So, although I think they both look quite nice. I think it depends what you prefer, doesn't it? So just going around. Right, okay. I'm liking that. I think we're going to go with this one. So I'm just going to bring in this colour. Yeah. Oh, that's so gorgeous and cute. Let's bring some more of this colour back in. I just want to make it more, yeah. And then let's do one more final go over the top, just to darken everything up and make sure everything's blended in nicely, which I think that they are. Oh yeah, I think we're definitely going to go with that one. So I used my E08 followed by my YR02 followed by my E11. So let's pop these back in because we don't need them now. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is grab my scissors and we're going to cut this out. I'm thinking I might just make a full-on heart card, so a heart-shaped card with, right, I'm going to take the whiskers off just because I don't want a white border around this. I have just realised as well we've not done the collar on it either. Okay, so just going all the way around like so, and fussy cutting all of that out. Oh, I love it. And it's so cute. We used to have a cat when my daughter was little, and the poor cat, Kate used to put, oh, she used to take the cat everywhere with her. Kate had this little kid suitcase that she loved, and by the time, yeah, I think she'd only had it a few months, and we just had to get rid of it because she was constantly putting the cat in the suitcase, and the poor suitcase and the poor cat, the suitcase was completely scratched to bits, and I think the cat was just completely traumatized. And Kate named the cat, and yeah, so what would you think she would name our cat? Because trust me, I was pregnant with Lucy at the time, so it was definitely not a good thing to be shouting in the streets when you need to call your cat back. But her name was Ambulance Tiger, and she used to go by Ambulance. So there you go, nice and embarrassing there. But yeah, that was Kate for you. That's what she wanted, so that's what she got. Right, I'm just going to come in with my black marker, and I'm just going to go around all of the edges of this, just so that there's no white showing. So it just makes it, yeah, it just looks more professional and looks better. And if there's any sort of bits that I've missed off, then this helps. This helps to disguise them. But I noticed as I was going around the foot, there was a lot, I could see a lot of white. It's not something I do regularly, although I should, because it really does make a difference. But yeah, okay, so I'm just going to grab my dies. So these are the dies that I'm going to use, which are these heart ones, and I'm going to use, I think it's the, let's use the 4. So I want to take that middle one out. Okay, so I'm using my largest one. They're not the next one, but the next one in. So this applies with any dies that you're using, and this is what we're going to use to create our frame. And I think these are all this is all the papers and stuff that we used, that we created on the live, and I really wanted to use them. I'm actually tempted to go with this one. So this one was actually created with the shimmer powders from, oh, what do you call it? From Nouveau. So they're the ones that I have. But yeah, brush hose is definitely on the list of them to have. Brush hose, I would definitely say, have got a lot more pigment in them after just having a quick play with that. Right, okay, so I am using my Gemini, and I get asked a lot about the plates that I'm using on my Gemini. This is an old Spellbinders plate, so it is quite a thick one, and this is a really cheap one off eBay. So I think it's like 2 for £10. So if you're just to use the 2 for £10, then you do need your shims and things in your Gemini, but they don't warp, and I love them. So yeah, so there you have it. So that is what I use. So there is my frame. I do need to grab some acetate out as well, because we do need to cut some acetate. So that's the frame, that's what we're going to use now, and we can keep this heart for something else. What, let me just move that. I do need a background piece, so I think I'm going to use this one. Or actually, should we just use the other side of this one? Yeah, let's just use the other side of this one, because I just want it a little bit bigger than this piece here to go underneath. Right, acetate. If I can get it out, Iris. No. Okay, so there's that. Right, so I just need to chop that down and put it away. So I don't want that bit. Now, I just need to, sorry if I've knocked the camera, I've knocked the camera big style there. Do apologise. So in here is all of my acetate. So I'm just going to grab a piece of acetate out. So any piece will be fine, except the folded over bits. I just want a small piece. That one will do. So this acetate is actually kept from all of the different stamps. So that yeah, and I just use, I do have full sheets there, but I just use the acetate of stamps, because when I get stamps from magazines I put them into CD cases, just because they're so much better to store than the other way. So right, using this large heart again, I'm just gonna line that up, and we're just gonna cut out this piece as well, so just like that. Okay, and then I have a 6-inch card here, so because I want to make the card, because I want to turn the card into a, what do you call it, like a heart-shaped card. Well, I was thinking like I do, but actually I don't know how it would stand. Right, so I found, I probably, if I ran this through again it would be fine, but I found that it's a bit of a, yeah, nightmare. See, I think it needs to go through a few times, but you know what, I'm quite happy just to follow the line round. It actually does it quite nicely, and if it's just a little bit bigger as I cut it out than this, then that's fine, because it will definitely fit. Right, okay, so there's our piece of acetate. Yeah, I should have run it through a few times, but never mind, I didn't. Okay, so what I want to do, let's leave this actually. I'm going to use it as my base. I want to come in, what do I want to come in with? Right, I need to sort of work out what I'm doing. So that's going to stick onto there like so. Okay, and then we're going to have our little cat just like that. I think we should definitely have a little cat peeking over the side. Yep, maybe there. So we need to colour a little cat in around the side. Right, so before I do that though, let's glue our frame onto the acetate. So you're not really going to be able to see it very well. But yeah, we are just gluing. Oh, my glue is all, what do you call it, clogged up. I was playing with it outside yesterday. So I had a project to do, and oh, it was so nice actually being outside in the sunshine. Very, very nice. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put around the whole of the edge of this heart. I'm just going to put some glue. Now you don't have to use glue, you can use double-sided tape. I have been told double-sided tape is better, but as this is a heart, I just find it easy just doing it this way. So all I do is I put glue around the edge of the heart, and then I put glue on the inner edge of this, and it normally does me really good. And then we're going to stick that down. Okay, make sure it's nice and it looks nice and leveled up as much as we can. Okay, so there is that. And then what I want to do is I'm just going to actually just, yeah, pop them over there for a second. Let's move these. Now for my card itself, we do need a background piece. I really love this, absolutely love that, but I don't think it's going to go with our card. What about that one? Maybe that one. So yeah, let's do this one. So I'm just going to pop on some glue like so, and I'm just going to sort of pop it in the middle. like that, and then let's cut around it, and hopefully we've got a really nice pattern. And down here, down there. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I really like that. So I'm going to have it that way. So this is the heart. Oh yeah, that goes really nice. This is the heart piece that is going to be inside the shaker. So I really want this to be nicely adhered down. But this also gives me an indication of where it's to be, where the shaker is going to go as well. So I can put the rest of like all the other bits and pieces. So yeah. Okay, so that goes there. Oh, I like it. Right. Grab that. And then that's going to sit just on there like that, which I think is going to look beautiful. Let's colour in this cat. Now I'm going to go with brown, so let's go with E47. Okay, I'm just going to do around here, and let's go, yeah, just like that. I'm going to go all the way around. Okay, and then I'm just going to go around the nose, and then coming in with my E44, I'm just going to extend that a little bit, and blend all of that out as we go, making sure that is nicely blended. Okay, and then again around the little nose. Okay, and then the last colour, I'm going to come in with my E43, and again make sure that's all nicely blended together. Okay. Oh, this looks absolutely adorable. Oh, I love that. Right, okay, let's do the paws. So again, popping on my E47 followed by my E44, and just a little bit, and then coming in with my E43. So that's them done. And then I want a pink, so I'm gonna go with this one actually, which is RV93, just for the ears, and just like so, and a little pink nose. So that is our cat all done. So I'm going to bring in this dye. Oh, and then let's run it through our die cutting machine. I do need some tape. Okay, right, so like that, like that. Right, and back again. It's easier for me to reverse my machine just because of how my setup is on my desk, so that's why I reverse my machine all the time. Now where these little lines are, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut up to them like that, and then because I'm wanting this to sort of hide, well, sort of peek out, what I'm going to do is we're just going to put glue on this here. So I'm just going to spread that out a little bit like that, and we are just going to pop our little kitty cat on like so. Okay, and then I'm just going to trim around there. because we want as much as we can to keep that on. Oh, isn't that so cute? That is super, super cute. Now this is going to look and probably feel very tedious to you guys, but for me it's fine. I'm going to use these as my what do you call it, my dimension, because it is what I have in my stash, and actually it works really, really well, and I can really get in as well to my dimension of them. So that's why I'm sort of using these little ones. I do have some reels, but I find them, I can find it quite difficult, or it depends how sticky they are as well. Once I've used all of my little foam pads up and what I already have in, then I will go on the hunt for one that works really nice. But I'm definitely one of these people that believe you should just use what you have. So do feel free to skip this bit if yeah, but I'll just do sort of half of it and show you what I do, and then I'll go off camera and I'll continue the rest. So now I'm going to take off the release paper for all of these ones, and surprisingly it doesn't take as long as what you would think either, to do this, but it feels really good using these tiny little foam pads up as well. Okay, so that's all of them, and then what I do is I then just go in and we pop them on top, but then I leave them. So when I use stuff like this for my dimension, I'll use sequins, so I won't use like any micro beads or glitters or anything like that, because the chances are they probably could escape, and we don't want them to escape. So I do actually have, in fact, these gorgeous bright pink sequins that I thought we could use in this particular instance. So I think it'll work quite nicely. So yeah, so that is basically all I do, and I do 2 layers, and it seems to work quite well for me. And plus everyone's got little squares, so I think it's nice to see that you don't have to use all the different bits and pieces, and plus not everyone can afford it. I have used cardboard as well for for shakers. So come on, stick down. Oh, that needs a new one down. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so I'll go off camera now. I'm going to do all of this. I'm doing this now because so that it is ready to go. So there we go. So that it's ready to go. So I'll put all my foam pads on and I'll come back. Right, okay, so I'm back. That is all done, and I've just realised where I put the little cat on this one. When I made the dog one, I didn't do that. I actually stuck the little dog on the very bottom because I'd done 2 hearts, 2 big hearts, but I'm thinking definitely prefer the it on the acetate. Anyway, put all my bits and pieces on there. I can't believe I just flung that, but I was meant to put it to the side gently, I tell you. Now what I want to do, because this paper is gorgeous, so where this says perfect, I'm just going to pop it on somewhere around there, and then I'm going to run this through my die cutting machine like so, and then let's bring that back because this can sit across the bottom here. Okay, so let's just take that out, bring back this. I don't need my die cutting machine anymore, so let's turn that off. Then what I want to do is I'm just going to cut up here. Okay, I'm going to bring in my Tim Holt trimmer, and what I want to do is, come on, in you go. So where that perfect is line it, put it just against that line there, and then I'm just going to cut that to there, which should free it up. And then I'm going to do exactly the same to the other side, so it's sort of the bottom meets it perfectly there. And then we've got the perfect on it. And then what I want to do is bring in my card. Oh, look at that, it doesn't quite reach across. Oh, it does if we do it that way. So I'm just going to cut this down. Oh, and I want this to measure. Right, so I'm going to have that just glued across there like that. So as you can see, it just says perfect. So you're not going to, well, until it's glued down, you're not really going to see. So I'm just going to pop glue all the way over here. And we're just going to stick that down because I just want it below that. Perfect. Below the heart, so that's where the heart is sort of going to sit. So just want that perfect just below the heart itself. So just like that. I don't know if you there. So I need to trim off this bit. So let's trim that off. And I'm actually thinking that maybe this might not work because I've just realised I want the cat on. So, although we could have the cat standing on the P. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's have the cat standing on the P. So just like that. Perfect. Right. What else do we have? Okay, so let's move these out of the way. But it's just something that I thought, you know what, let's have a go with, and let's have a play, and see where we go from there, really. And it's nice because we've made the papers ourselves, so which is really, really cool. This is this one is actually smushing of inks on my glass mat, and then this one is just using the Nouveau Shimmer powders, using those. Right, just grabbing my Heat Embossing powder, and I'm just going to go around the edge, and this just helps to stop it sticking. Okay, oh, and then get my big brush. I'm just going to wipe away any of the excess because we don't need it, and then we're going to take off all of these, and I will put glue on, because if I put some glue on, it'll give me that extra bit of time just to maneuver it around in case we don't get it spot on first time. So and it is painstaking, but I would normally just put glue over the top, but for shakers I don't think it would be a wise thing. Don't know, like, I've never tried it, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, we're nearly halfway around. That's better. Need to go from the inside out. So just all the way around. But yeah, it's just a really quick card. Well, I say really quick card. That'll take about half an hour, really. No, well, it's just a fun card. We'll say it's a fun card, not a quick card. I think because I'm really enjoying just sitting playing. I'm not really thinking about time or about anything, really. I'm just sort of having fun, and I loved making the dog one the other day. Oh, it was just so nice, because I do have a lot of days where I just craft for myself, but I don't really share a lot of stuff that I make for myself, and I just fell in love with the doggy, so I shared it on my Facebook group, and then I needed to go off and edit, and I just got this urge that I just wanted to come in and create something, and I thought, you know what, let's turn the camera on, let's create the doggy card but with a cat. So yes, that's what I've done. Okay, so yeah, right, that's all done. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put glue all the way around, because like I said, the glue is going to help us maneuver this into place, give us just that extra little bit of time. So I'm just going to move them out the way, and we're just going to, oh, there we go, there we go. Okay, now so I'm going to stick them down like so. Okay. Oh, I just love having lots of shaker bits in. Oh, love it. Right, perfect. And then we're going to have him as if he's stood on there. So we need some squares, but we need them doubled up just on this bottom bit. So there's one and there's two. Okay. And then I'm just going to put some glue on the rest of him so that we can stick him down. And like I said, I want him just so that he's stood on that perfect. Oh, that is so cute. Just need to hold that just a second just for that glue to take. The good thing about this glue is it does dry super quickly. So yeah. Right, okay, let's get rid of those bits. Oh, I love that so much. Right, what sentiment should we have it? You make every day perfect. Oh, what about you are perfect to me? I like that. So you are perfect to me. Right, grab this. Oh, do you know what we do need? Which I think might be nice. I'm going to use my archival just because I don't have to faff on with the I don't know if that's going to work. Oh, look at that. Yes, well, it has done now. And then, because this, I was thinking of white, but I don't think I want to. Oh, what about this bit here? So let's try. Oh, perfect. It was just meant to be. So then what I'm going to do is we're just going to snip that, and then I'm going to snip that, and then we're going to just put a little fishtail in there like so, and then that is just going to sit on there like that. Okay, and then we're just going to glue that down. Oh, I love it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Oh, I love. Right, won't get glue all over the acetate. What are you doing? Right, let's sort of try and hide you. Right, what I want to do is I actually want to put a couple of these sequins on, just like that. So, and just to tie everything in together like this. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I mean, how can you not love that? It's so cute. So cute. Okay, and one more. There we go. Oh, perfect. Oh, that is just so cute. I do want that perfect to stand out a little bit more. What colour does this come out? Nope, definitely not. What about this one? Yeah, much better, because I want the perfect to stand out even more than what it is. So I'm just going to come in with my Pro marker, Copic marker, but if you have Pro markers then they will work just as well. Actually, even felt tips, anything could work. I'm just using these because I have them. So just going to colour all of that in like so. I've got to be careful because this paper that the Perfect is on is actually just a watercolour cardstock, so it's not the best paper for alcohol inks at all. Oh, see, oh, what have I done? Right, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm making a mess of this. So I got it on the tip there, so I thought, right, well, we'll just edge it in this gorgeous pink. And then I've made an absolute mess because, yeah, hopefully I'll think of something. We'll think of something of what to do, right? Okay. See, if I'd thought of this first, we wouldn't have this issue, would we, guys? But you just couldn't see it that perfect. When I was looking in the camera, it just wasn't standing out as nicely as what I would have liked it to. So, yeah, right, nearly done. Okay. Oh, see, that looks just so much better. Now I need to work out what I'm going to do there. We do have lots of sort of gems, but I think we'd sort of be overdoing it with the gems, I think, a little. Pearls, maybe. I do have some nice pink pearls. Do we have some little ones? I'm just wondering whether or not it's worth... Oh, actually, I think that works, guys. So I think, yeah, I think that actually does work. There's one more. Just there. Yeah, let's just do it because I think it works, and then I'm leaving it like that because I really don't want to do anything else that's going to ruin it. So, yep. And it just hides our little mistakes, so don't be scared to try new things, to try and cover if you've made a mistake somewhere, because you never know what you can do. So there we have it. So there is my card for today, guys. It is made using my own backing papers, using heart dies, and using this Peekaboo cat stamp and die set. But oh, look, isn't that just fab? It's just so gorgeous. I love it. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I do hope that you've enjoyed it here. I am gonna spoil it again, but wish me luck, guys, because I'm thinking we need a border. Oh, look at that. See, that just makes it, and I know I'm using a Copic marker to do this, but there we go. It just needed to be done. Right, let's put that away. Right, I am going now, I promise. Like I say, I hope you've enjoyed it here. I've enjoyed it. It's been very relaxed, which is what you want, isn't it, when you're crafting? Sorry about being tongue-tied. Yeah, words are not my strongest suit at the minute, especially today. Yeah, for some reason they just don't want to work, they don't want to come out, so but yeah, I still carried on, and I'm glad I did, because look at that, I've got an absolutely beautiful card. I just love it. Love it. Right, I will leave you alone now. Please do stay safe, everyone, and happy crafting. Bye.